How's it going, guys? Back with a new video. I'm going to introduce someone here special and also a new segment. So this is Patrick Tang. He's the man behind the camera in most of my videos. Anytime you see a moving camera, it's pretty much his handiwork. And he's also the man behind a lot of my pictures as well, on my Instagram and stuff like that. So he can talk a little bit about himself and his channels and stuff like that, and then we'll link them up there and above.
So I make videos for people and stuff. It's whatever I feel like. I don't really have a preference kind of thing. It's like whatever I get inspired by, and when I create videos, I do a little bit of traveling and stuff, and hopefully I get to travel with this guy soon. So
yeah, just lots of creative different videos. Some following him, some following other people and stuff like that. He actually has one that he did of us slacklining in the summer. So if you want to check that out, I recommend that video. It's quite cool. So check that out up here. I'll link our social media and stuff in the comments as well, or the description. But our new segment of this show, or of this YouTube channel, we're going to do exploring movement. So basically what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to be trying different disciplines, kind of from a jack-of-all-trades perspective, and just talk a little bit about what I found challenging, kind of what the structure of the class looked like maybe, and what I find most beneficial and what I enjoyed the most about it. So just kind of give a perspective on anyone kind of coming from a similar background, looking to try it out, or just to kind of want to see what it's like if you kind of train for everything and then try certain disciplines. So we did gymnastics today. And basically what we do is first we have a warm-up just for a little bit, just did a little time lapse of that, and then we do abs for maybe 20 minutes or so. I'll put the entire routine in a future video, and then we do a strength and conditioning segment, and then we get into free-for-all, so we can kind of do whatever we want. So enjoy. Alright, well, the thing that I like the most about gymnastics would have to be the floor. That's kind of what I spend my most time on, what I find the most interesting, just because basically you can do it anywhere. If you learn it in the gymnastics facility, you know, you can go to the park in the summer and do it on the grass and stuff like that, and it just kind of seems very transferable skills. So I spend a lot of time there because there's not often I get access to kind of the padded mats and floors that they have at gymnastics. So that's my personal favorite. What about you?
I found myself like spending a lot of time in the foam pit and trying to do back tucks and stuff. But I want to gradually work towards getting the floor and stuff. But
Yeah,
I think that's my favorite part.
just learning the back tuck in the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and a little background too. I've been doing gymnastics 1 or 2 times a week for about a year here, minus the summer, and then
I've been doing it maybe 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months, yeah,
Around
something like that. About
once
September,
a week. Yeah, once a week.
Yeah, so once a week. So it's fairly recreational, and it's not competitive or anything like that. So we're not able to progress as much as a normal gymnast would. That, and we don't have the background as well. But what I found the most challenging of it would have to be kind of the mental side of things. Just overcoming the fear of doing a new skill and trying to learn the mechanics without knowing how to do something right away is like realizing that you're going to have to do something wrong and you're going to have to fall several times. So, you know, trying to do that in a controlled manner, as well as learning how to visualize what the movement you're doing several times before you do it. How about you?
Yeah, exactly. Like mentally and stuff. Because I tore my ACL and LCL like 2 years ago, and it's kind of hard just to mentally focus on like doing movements and stuff like that when I'm like kind of nervous to do it, when I'm like prepping myself to jump and stuff, and just like I don't want to land wrong or something like that.
Re-injure yourself.
Yeah.
It's pretty major surgery, full reconstruction and stuff. So it's you know, it's always one of those things I imagine that's in the back of your mind. You know, no matter what you do.
Always.
It's pretty life changing. What did you find the most beneficial about gymnastics?
I think I like became more limber and like more flowy with whatever I do now, and just like I know how to control the way I land, sort of, to a certain point. But it's like but it's it definitely helped a lot. So
that's good. Yeah, and I find gymnastics is kind of the closest I can get to an overall movement practice into one discipline, because there's no other sport that I can really think of that has the variety of skills that you have to have in gymnastics. It's a combination of flexibility, strength, balance, explosiveness, and just kind of overall conditioning as well. Just, you know, a lot of sports, it's just you're doing one thing. You're either, you know, kicking a ball into a net or, you know, dunking it and dribbling it and stuff like that. Not to say that isn't difficult, but it's just not the kind of variety. You're not on a set of rings 1 second, tumbling across the floor next, on a trampoline and pommel horse, yada yada, right? So that's what I've always found interesting about gymnastics, as well as it just looks damn cool. So, you know, it's fun. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Well, I'll link Patrick's channel up here in our social media as well, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and subscribe to him as well. He's got new content going to come out soon, so keep that in mind, as well as I'll have new episodes of this as well, and some other things, not too distant future. And yeah, just stay tuned for more, and like the video if you like the video. Thank you very much.